Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the DZMC Gaming Channel. I have audio this time. I recorded the previous episode, most of the episode, without any audio, or in another game that I'm playing. Hopefully, you guys are following that game as well. So let's check in here with CROWE. We are just literally getting to round two, Germany's turn. So let's see what happened. What did they do with him? Is this a KJF or a KGF? Let's find out. So as always, we like to check to see what they did. Two aircraft carriers, one this way, one this way. So he's doing a mixed ocean thing. Okay. One fighter, one artillery. No transports. Didn't grab this, which tells me he might be planning a northerly approach, or maybe everything to sea zone 59 to Iwo Jima. I think that's Iwo Jima, right? Yeah. So that means we have to do a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think we have that beat already. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So it paid off not buying ships. It's always on the first round with Japan. I guess there's mixed messages depending on who you talk to on Discord and the forums about this game, about whether or not Japan should buy a sub or two first round, sort of deter the two ocean thing. I like to invite the two ocean attack. I think it's easily manageable by the Axis. I think it's a losing strategy most of the time against a competent Japanese player or a competent Axis player, period. Um, I think a two ocean strategy wins silver and below. I don't think it wins in gold and above most of the time. No, notwithstanding crazy dice. I mean, all things being equal, pretty fair dice. But let's see what he did for combat. He attacked me with his bomber. Now this is going to be a problem for him because now I can kill this and this and this. I can even build subs. If I kill this, I can build subs. They're cheaper than planes for defending C Zone 7. One, two, three. Huh. Hmm. Well, let's see what he did with Russia. One again with the aggressive buy. This is the guy that bought 3 planes, right? Yeah. 1 tank, 4 infantry, 2 artilleries. Boy, maybe I should have named this one "How to Deal with an Aggressive Russian Player." These are aggressive buys, especially when there's no clear agenda here. I mean, I'm thinking KGF, but he's got a ways to go to get there for that. He's another round. Well, let's see what he did for combat. Karelia, took it light, light, light. Okay, he did try this. That's why you bring 2. 4 against 2 is always a 50-50. 4 against 1 is usually like a 95%. 4 against 2 makes it 50-50. It's that close. Doesn't look like he did anything here. So he's giving me 1, 2, 3. Now the question is, do we have anything on India here? got 4 tanks right here in Caucasus, so India's probably a no-go. And he's got 3 planes. So we're going to ignore India. We're going to pretend like we're going to pay attention to it, but we're not. But it is Germany's turn. So Germany has 42 to spend. Now, I think I said I wanted a bomber, but do I? I'm going to lose a fighter in one of these battles. I just know it. If I kill this destroyer, he has to replace it. I've got too many planes. He's not going to be able to do it with just the Americans. Because I can go down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I want to kill this transport too. So I think... we're lacking infantry here. I need them. We're not going to buy a bomber. I think we are going to buy a plane though. And we'll spend 8 infantry and 2 artillery. What do we want to do here? What do we want to do here? Maybe take it light. Light, light, light. Actually, we can probably stack Karelia now. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 13, 14, 15, 16. Can't stack Karelia either. I mean, could have put everything there. 7, 8, 15, 16, 17 against 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. My guess is he doesn't hit that, especially with his lack of infantry. So we might actually attack this heavy. Take this and this with these guys. And then kill this, 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 and we're just going to back off here. Maybe take this lightly too. Okay, so let's try that. One guy here. We'll take the artillery. Now, this guy to here. I think 3 each. Clear out the North Atlantic. Three against 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is where a bomber would be handy. Plus, you know what? We do have the anti-aircraft too. Maybe we don't need quite so many tanks there. Maybe we can sacrifice 1 here. So 16, and then it'll be the 17 there against his 16. Could lose these battles though, right here. That looks about right. Make sure I'm recording here. I don't want to do the same thing as happened last time. Okay, I think, yeah, we're recording. Okay. All right, let's get lucky. Let's get lucky. Where are we going first? Egypt. I'm not getting a hit back so far in this game. He's looks like he's on that path, that trajectory. So hopefully you miss. Good. That's nice. Which means he's probably going to hit a plane. Whatever. Oh. So far, so good. We did lose one. We thought we would. Could have been worse. That's nice. Uh oh. Okay. Hit my vape here. When this happens, I like to pause it because something's going on with the freaking dice server. It's acting stupid. Still acting stupid. There we go. Well, we got it. It's costly, but we got it. Well, maybe not that costly. Oh yeah, got this one too. Boy, do you think out of 18 I'd hit more than 6? We're gonna stay here. You're gonna move here. You two guys are worthless there now, but we're actually gonna start the France stack early. Um, um, I wonder if he's gonna try the. I've been seeing this a lot in games. I can't really tell the level of skill this player is yet. I'm gonna guess. I mean, judging by his purchasing and his peculiar lack of moves, I guess. Um, I don't. I don't want to predict his level. I don't want to do that. But it's yet to manifest itself into something I can um, clearly gauge. So I don't know, but there's been a trend where people like to do this Ukraine push, abandoning West Russia and Caucasus for a Ukraine stack. Um, when the Germans get Karelia, not a good play. Don't do it. It's easily counterable, and you'll lose Moscow a turn or two earlier than you normally would if you do that. Um, typically, I will bait you into coming even closer with that Russian or that Ukrainian stack. If you come one step closer, Russia would be mine. Mine! Mine! Sorry. I think that's it, though. I can't move anything else. I don't want to move anything else. So he's got a decision. He can go here, and then here, or wherever. We'll see how he's going to handle the KGF. You can tell usually how experienced the player is by how they handle the KGF logistically over in the Atlantic, especially with the two ocean thing. It's tricky, to say the least. So we're good there. Put the fighter here. Hold on, I'll pause it. I'll pause it. Hold on. Okay. So as I was saying, fighter here. Yeah. Artillery here. One infantry here. And or 7 here. Uh, 43 next turn. So built our lead a little bit now. Yep. 34, 5, 36, 37. We got 37 to spend. Maybe he'll continue to fight for Burma, and maybe he'll put his tanks out of range of India. That'd be interesting. My guess is if he might want to. I mean, he can hold West Russia right now. I think 6, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Plus these 3 is 25. I already have 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Plus these 5 that can hit. 6. If I can hit with 27, he might not even be able to hold West Russia right now. So that's interesting. I don't know what the odds are. It is kind of tank heavy here. He could do a strafe. He has the fodder for it. But he can't do all 3, right? He can't. Actually, he can't even afford to take this and this and hold West Russia. So he's going to have to back off. Maybe into Caucasus and try to dead zone West Russia. Take this and this back off to the Caucasus and try to dead zone West Russia. He's already behind. The fighter purchase for Russia is, I mean, that's 3 infantry or 2 infantry and artillery. I mean, that's way more important than a fighter. You already have 2 fighters. That's all you need to trade with Russia is 2. Unless you were doing something like a KJF, where you were going to support the American effort and the British effort down here with something more than just a token stack of 4 units up here. But it doesn't look like that's his plan. Actually, I don't even know what his plan is here, other than to hold Africa, which he's going to do. But it's interesting, he has only 2 planes in the water here, 3 here. 1, 2, 3. They are out of range. This guy's out of range. These guys are out of range. He does have a bomber. 1, 2, 3. This guy's out of range. These guys, he has a bomber that can hit me. I can build. Maybe a destroyer and a transport next turn to try and fight for Africa. Make him pull resources away from India. That would be good for Japan, I think. I don't think he's dropping a fleet. 34 gets you an aircraft carrier, 2 fighters. Well, he's got 1 fighter already. Well, 2 technically. 1, 2, 3, 4. But he's got no American support, so he can build an aircraft carrier, put the fighters on it. That's 14. He'll have 20 left. Destroyers? 2 destroyers? 2 destroyers and aircraft carrier gives him 5. I can hit with 5. And the aircraft carrier and destroyers attack at 2 or defend at 2. So that the odds are in my favor to win that and sink it again. That would mean nothing for India. Well, maybe an artillery. So that's interesting. Sucks to lose a good plane, but the profit was worth it. I mean, 12, 8 is 20, plus another 15. That's 35 he lost there for essentially a plane and a cruiser. The cruiser's going to die, but it might hit back, so we don't really know what the net profit is on that yet. But I managed to buy a plane, and I still got all kinds of units on the ground. I'm liking my situation in Europe right now. It could change, and if he does drop a fleet there, I have to make a decision. Germany needs its air force, right? So, and it needs more than one or two planes. It needs at least three planes. So that's a calculated risk. I could get a hit back here, and that means he'll just have an aircraft carrier and two fighters, which means he might not be able to build transports again. Or he might just decide, you know what, screw it, I'm just going to go this way. Uh, Allies need help in the Atlantic. Because if he attacks me with just what he has here, no problem. If you've seen my previous videos, I've shown everybody how to do that. How to defend against a two ocean. I mean, it's not it's not rocket science. It's There's some complexity to it, but it's not rocket science. Um, and not only just defend against a two ocean thing, defend against a two ocean attack. Actually, even a full KJF, I've shown you how to do that as well. But and still put guys on the mainland. And the trick is reaching equilibrium. So that's being able to leave your island naked. Well, not naked, but without ships guarding it, and still being able to pull, replacing the guys you pull off every turn into China. And then obviously the rule of thumb is if they build on the two ocean strategy, if they build transports and troops this side, it means you can build transports and troops on this side. If they build ships this side, it means you build ships this side. So that's all you have to do. You just have to match their fleet and just make sure that you're in position to not be destroyer blocked. Don't allow yourself to get into that situation. And as long as you can maintain equilibrium and your industrial complex here centrally, you can defend this all day long. I'm actually showing that in my other game right now against Audi. Audi. Audi? I don't know. I think it's Audi. So it looks like, yeah, he took 24 hours to take his turn last time, and so did the other guy. I don't think they're liking their situation very much, but I'm going to pause it here. If this guy does come back online, we'll just continue the episode. I've got time tonight, so we'll give him another maybe 20 minutes or something. Maybe he'll come back online and take his turn. And if he does, then we'll switch over and we'll continue the episode so that these episodes aren't quite so short. But until then, we'll pause it right here.